pretty cool to be able to be back here with him.
What have you thought of Vegas so far? What's your experience has been like in 7 months?
Oh, I love it. I tell people all the time it's a little bit different from a college town in the South, being from Bama in Georgia. So I had to adjust to that. But I think the city is really lively. There's a lot of cool people. I'm actually a foodie myself, so I like to eat a lot of different types of foods. And they definitely have a lot of restaurants here, so it's been fun.
Do you have a favorite so far?
I think Amaya is my favorite. It's this little Mexican place in the Cosmo, and it's really, really good. I know the owner there, so he always takes care of us when I bring the guys in.
You can do that now legally.
Yeah.
That's sort of funny. I'm sorry, I'm just getting used to that. You just go there, they take care of you. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You guys picked second in the poll that came out today. I know you just got here. Those have been around a while. It's still pretty crazy to see UNLV have such high expectations. Is that something you welcome?
Right. I love it, and people have been asking me that. How do I feel about being second? It's not about how you start; it's about how you finish. We're flattered to be ranked that high, but we're going to take it game by game and just go from there.
Jake, with the experience on the defensive coaching staff here at UNLV, what have been some of the differences with those guys versus some previous coaches that you worked with?
It's actually very similar. The only difference is my safeties coach, Paul Gunther, he came in and he spent the last 20 years in the National Football League. So, he kind of coaches us in that type of way, which is really cool because he lets us have input on the defense. It's a great defense for one. We've already installed most of everything, and we just got to keep building on it in the spring.
What are some of the differences between, the college defense and then this NFL style of defense that he's imparting on you guys?
Just more like we have more input now. We can kind of tell him, what works, how we can play fast. You're not thinking as much. You're not adjusting too much on motions and things of that nature. And I think it's going to help us out a lot.
There's still a lot of uncertainty about the House settlement, about what all the rules are, what they might be. How do you navigate that?
Can you repeat that?
The House settlement with NIL. If you try to enter into a negotiation for a deal, you don't know what's going to be. If it's going to be dialed in a week. How do you handle that?
Right. The money thing is weird. I honestly don't know much about that myself. I just want to win a Mountain West championship. I think when guys get too worried about the money, it can kind of sway you from the ultimate goal. But I just don't know too much about that.
Obviously, you come from the SEC, where that's a really big deal. How did you guys navigate it there?
Obviously there's more money in that conference, so they're dishing it out a little bit more. Obviously, if you do what you need to do on the field, they'll help you out with the money part of things, and it's all about who you are and how you perform, and all the other stuff comes next.
I asked you about the bowl, but you also had a teammate honored on the All Mountain West team coming into the season, and on your defense, and Marcel McDuffie. What's it like getting to know him and get to know his game?
Oh, he's great. Marcel's great. We've actually been in a couple battalions, groups together through our team activities, and I've gotten to learn a lot about him and his past and how important this year is for him. And I think this year is going to be great. He's going to ball out once again. Great leader. He's always vocal out there, and it's much needed on this defense, and it's going to be great for us.
This defense was playing really well by the end of last year. I know, like you said, there's a lot of new guys, a lot of turnover, but is there a way you can still kind of carry over that momentum?
Oh yeah, no doubt. And like I said, I think we reloaded with even more talented guys. I think if we still have the same mentality of flying around on defense and just being able to hold people to goose eggs, the offense is going to go out there and do their thing too.
You got a lot of guys with Southeastern ties, actually, not just you. Does that help accelerate, make it feel like home a little bit?
Oh, no doubt. Yeah, you have those similarities, with guys like Denver Harris coming from Texas A&M, and Terrence Welch coming from LSU. You get those similarities. The more guys that are in the program that know what it takes in the SEC program to win, it's going to translate over to here a lot.